didchange.org is the website that I used to create the petition. And of course, the petition is just, I made it for let's do this in Georgia, but I want it every single state. She said they don't pay attention to it if it's a single state, but they will pay attention to it if it's across the country. If it's a national scale, they will pay attention to it. So please sign. It doesn't matter what state you're in. It doesn't matter where you are. Please share generously. The petition is for acknowledging that people can communicate in whatever way works well for them, whether that is sign language, whether that is using a letterboard or typing, whether that is squeezing someone's hand. That is a form of communication. I squeeze this many times for this, for this response versus this response. I blink my eyes at the right letter. That's also a form of communication. Whatever their form of communication is, as well as whatever the supports they need for that communication.
Okay. I love that. Thank you for doing that.
Calling your senator too.
Yes, and so difference.
You won't get them, but you'll leave a voicemail and you'll bug their assistant. So
so listeners can do that as well. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, well, I went ahead and I contacted my local state senator, as well as, and we're working on trying to get some assemblymen in Georgia so that I can present to them as well. And we're at the very beginning of this process, and that's how far I've gotten. I did find out. Whenever I was trying to explain to the state senator, he had no idea about non-speakers being competent. He had no idea about presuming competence. He had no idea about spelling, typing, letterboarding. He had never heard anything at all. He was literally like, what? And I only had this 30-minute window. And so I was trying to explain these massive, the brain body disconnect, the whole motor planning. I'm trying to explain these massive ideas in this really short window. And I found that I said basically, the word basically, I think I said it over 20 times in that 30 minutes. Well, basically.
I'm sure you did a great job. I think if anyone was up to the job,
I was so nervous. Goodness.
It's kind of like this. Imagine your lobbyists all go away and you're not allowed to make money anymore. Isn't that terrible? That's how the brain and body are disconnected. Do you understand it now? Do you get it now?
Yeah,
let's add that for
awesome.
Instagram.
I'm gonna have to use it. That's a great way to explain it. Imagine.
You know those people who tell you how to vote and they'll murder your family if you don't vote that way? Yeah, imagine they were. Yeah. Anyway, not that one.
Okay,
I got too dark.
Let's dive into this topic where this listener's question, it's all about the personhood of God and kind of what the role of different religions and philosophies are. And it's we may
have to, depending on how much we talk about the first part, we may have to leave the second part for next time, which could be its own episode. And I'm fine doing that.
Thanks for listening to the Podcast of Heaven. Email us at podcastofheaven@gmail.com. We're on Instagram and TikTok at Asher House Hope. Be sure to leave us a review on iTunes and listen to us everywhere podcasts are found. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.